So now, have you traveled to another country before?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I want you to please tell me which countries have you visited before, and which country is your favorite, and tell me why do you like that country. So, for example, I have traveled to Japan, China, Singapore, and Thailand. Okay, my favorite country is Japan. I like to go to Japan again because Japan is I like Japanese food very much. I really like Japanese food, and I like the culture, and I also like the people. The people there are very friendly. Okay, 所以我刚刚讲了什么？
你去过很多，就是什么新加坡、日本，然后 China，然后你最喜欢 Japan，因为你喜欢他们的食物。
Okay, culture 是
全是文化，然后他们很有礼貌，
很友善，
很友善。
very friendly, very polite. Okay, very good. So, alright. So, what about you?
I've been to Japan and Malaysia was
Malaysia.
and American and Guam Island.
Guam, Guam Island. Okay.
我忘记我去了哪里。
所以去过很多国家，就是
And my favorite country is American. Because I like their culture. It's they have more free time than Taiwan.
they have more free time.
Yeah.
比较多休闲时间. Okay, very good. So they have more free time in Taiwan. So what about the food?
I like Italian food.
So American Italian food. Okay, very good. So tell me, when did you go to the United States?
When I was very
Very young. When you were very young. Okay, so a very long time ago. And who did you go with?
my family.
Your
My
family.
mom, my dad, my brothers, and that's it.
Okay. So how long did you stay there?
For about 2 months.
Oh, 2 months. So quite a long stay. Okay. So which state did you visit? California. There are a lot of Asian Americans in California.
Yeah.
Okay, so was it for what do you have relatives in the United States?
亲戚.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you visited relatives in the United States. Okay, very interesting. So yeah, there are many Asian Americans in California, and that's why many Taiwanese people like to visit family and go to California. Okay, interesting. So, alright. So you've been to. Oh, you mentioned that you've been to Malaysia as well. So I'm actually Malaysian. So I came here to study, and this is my 4th year in Taiwan. So I really enjoy living in Taiwan. The most important thing for me is the internet. The internet is so much better compared to the internet in Malaysia. So yeah, like for example, 4G here. It's so cheap, right? So cheap, and you can unlimited use. That in Malaysia, it's so expensive. Like we're still mostly in 3G. We're still mostly using 3G because 4G is just so expensive. So most people in Malaysia still use 3G. Of course, we have 4G, but again, it's really expensive. And yeah, the internet is just so much better in Taiwan. So okay, you mentioned you've been to Malaysia. So when did you go to Malaysia?
When I was, I think elementary school, 6.
So still quite a few years ago. Okay, so can you tell me where did you visit in Malaysia, if you remember? Any recollection of where did you visit?
I
Don't really remember. That's fine. That's fine. So how long did you stay in Malaysia?
1 week.
About a week. So it's a holiday. Okay. So what did you enjoy about Malaysia? So.
I just remember the sun is very
Hot.
Yeah.
very very hot. Yes, Malaysia is indeed very hot. 360 the entire year, almost every day it's hot. Okay, so yeah, it's not like Taiwan where you get seasons. In Malaysia, every day is summer.
Yeah.
So yeah, it can be extremely hot. But it can be a little bit better during the rainy season. But yeah, most of the time, like you mentioned, it's really really hot. So okay, you also mentioned you've been to Guam Island. Actually, so which country did you visit? That was your most recent visit.
Pardon?
那时候就是最靠近现在的，你去过哪个国家？就是最近。
你说时间？
对，时间。
Japan.
Japan. So when did you visit Japan?
10月到。
When?
Oh, when?
This summer, so a few months ago. 2 months ago? 3 months ago?
2 months ago.
A few months ago, right? So okay, so which part of Japan did you visit?
I've been to 2 islands. 一个是石垣岛，一个是 Okinawa.
Okinawa. Okay. So alright. So how long did you stay there?
4 days.
4 days. So a short trip.
Yeah.
Okay. So what did you like about Japan? Oh, their clothing, their attire. Okay.
It's very beautiful.
Very attractive, very beautiful. Okay. What else?
I don't think they are very friendly.
But most of them are quite polite.
Yeah.
They might not be they're not very open. They're not very socially open. But yeah, they most of them are actually very polite. Yeah, I do agree with you on that. So because I think I visited the major cities. I went to Tokyo and Kyoto. So more people over there are a little bit more open, a little bit more social. So maybe like if you visited Okinawa or some of the other like towns or villages, they might not be as socially open. Okay, very good. So alright. So what about the food in Japan? So did you have any favorites?
Sushi is my favorite.
Sushi. Okay, so you had some sushi. Yeah. So that I do agree. Sushi is very good. And so for me personally, I really like the rice in Japan. So the rice there is very very delicious. So like compared to what we usually eat in Taiwan or Malaysia. So yeah, the rice over there is very very good. And of course the cities are very clean, very very clean, and yeah, people are very very polite. Okay, so I think that is also okay. I can get a decent understanding of your English level about where you are. And can you tell me, do you have any? Let me think. Okay, so do you have any goals? Do you want to achieve anything in terms of English? 你有什么目标想达到吗？是英文上面。
I am studying in dual degree. DUAL.
Oh, so double degree, dual degree. Okay, 2 degrees. So one is digital design and another one is.
那个学校的商学。
对，一个是你要去 MSU. Okay, you want to go to the Metropolitan State University. Okay, very good. That's a very good goal. So, do you have so have you begun preparations? 你有开始做准备了吗？ Okay, very good. So have you taken the test, English test?
Yeah. 我已经开始准备托。
Okay.
And my TOEIC. 那个
Okay, alright, very good. So, okay, so, alright, so you have already begun to make preparations, that's very good. So, yeah, I definitely would like to see you improve on your English and, yeah, go to the United States again. So, this class is actually very casual. So again, if you, I don't mark you for anything, but just attendance. Okay, so if you're here, you've already got your attendance marking. So this class is very casual. If you have any questions you want to ask or any topic you want to talk about, feel free. Okay, 所以你要想聊什么话题啊，什么问题啊，直接讲出来没问题。Okay, so now I want you to choose. I want you to choose a music video or a trailer from a movie that you like, and yeah, we'll watch this and we'll watch it and we'll talk a little bit about it. Okay, 所以等一下。